Hi everyone. Tonight on WTF Happened Talk Show we will be talking about how one of my personal friends got in a gunfight in a bar. And when I say personal I mean personal.
Thank you, John. Well, I was drunk and one of my exes walked and said, "What are you doing here, bitch?" And I said, "Please don't hurt me."
Yes, and then her boyfriend disarmed the man with the gun, put 2 rounds in his balls, and we ran for our lives.
What a story. Well, we have a man to talk about something that happened the same way, but it ended differently.
Last year that same tragedy happened to me, but instead I lost my balls and I couldn't fuck anymore.
Wow, that is amazing.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes, thank you.
What did you do to get past this horrible thing?
I did crack.